So good.
Have you
James Johnson. Introducing the starting five for your Minnesota Timberwolves. Kyle Anderson. Mark Conley.
This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Kevin, thank you very much. We all know Anthony Edwards went first overall in 2020. And his teammate Karl Anthony Towns said, I know.
Good point. No pressure, DA. Thank you. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans and the Houston Rockets starting five. Prez out there with James Johnson. Then there's baddest one. And there's B-Train. And it's Silken at the small forward. And for Minnesota.
the Twin Cities Mini. Welcome, Allie, take it away.
VA technology.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there. Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. They've got James Johnson, and it's B-Train in at the 2 spot. And for the Timberwolves, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Mike Conley. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Anderson in at small forward. Nothing more exciting than opening day in the NBA. Grant, how pumped are these players right now?
Oh, they are so pumped indeed. I mean, look, the offseason can be a long one, but every player loves when the games really start to count.
And so it's Houston with it. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Pass to Battiswan. Here's Prez. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's B-Train. He's guarded by Conley. From deep. B-Train, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Johnson against Towns. Pass to Battiswan. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Conley passes to Towns, to the paint. Gobert uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's B-Train. Here's Prez. And Gobert with a block.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Then it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
The Rockets have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Pass to B-Train. Johnson against Towns. Battiswan, no good.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots. And when you watch Towns, one thing is clear. He's one of the best in the league. He gives you so much when he's on the floor.
Here's Towns. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Towns has got 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Timeout called. Houston. And you know, Grant, with Towns, he's arguably one of the top dozen big men in the league.
And you forget how young he is, B.A. I mean, a few years from now, he might be top 5. He has all the tools necessary to be a superstar. Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And it's Silk missing. And here's Minnesota now. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Towns up top. Pass to Edwards. Pulls up on the wing. They get it back.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Battiswan. Out to the right wing. Here's Prez. Defended by Gobert. Here's Baddest one. Shoots from the right block. That one a little long. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And they're able to recover. Here's Silk. Anderson covers. Second chance shot. And it falls all over the rim and in.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Here's Towns. Following the score by Houston. Back to Edwards. Off the mark there with a three. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Prez. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Outside Conley. Johnson against Edwards. And he goes in for the dunk.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And there's the drive. Pass to Johnson. Who poked away. Inside. Here's Prez. And again, it's Houston.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Minnesota in the lead. Conley passes to Towns. Here's Baddest one. That one is off. And some solid defense from Towns.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Back to Conley. Fires for three. That shot off the mark. And Houston will come the other way. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
They ran away with this season series last year. It was one of the few teams they could beat.
And I think that's where it starts, guys. Neither team a playoff factor. But you work your way up the ladder team by team. And this is really one matchup they feel very confident in.
Clock at 2. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
It's Edwards on the wing. The 15-footer. And he hits the jump shot. Towns has got 12.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Johnson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Prez with the 7-footer. And no good, trying to use the glass. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Anderson. The Timberwolves have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Conley passes to Reed. Outside Edwards. Now Conley. And here's Reed to the middle. Gobert, no good. Here's Silk. Reed defending. And it's rejected.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
The shot by Conley, no good. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Stevenson. There's the drive. Here's Whiteside. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Reed. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Here's Silk. Here's Stevenson. Off target from three-point range. Well, the Timberwolves shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. Here's Edwards. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
When the whistle blows, it's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Some changes for Minnesota. Prince is checked in for Gobert. And it's Noel in for Conley. Timeout called. Houston.
You see the explosive athleticism of Edwards. I mean, it's on full display and quite obvious. He's one of the best athletes in the league, no doubt.
Down low. Here's Whiteside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And that... athleticism. It's what made Edwards the top pick in 2020.
Yeah, he's got a high ceiling, Brian. I mean, he lifts off with ease and power. It's rare that you have a guy who elevates like that and is strong in the air. And you definitely don't want to see him coming at you in the paint because he can wreck the rim with the best of them.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Ntilikina. Minnesota with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one.